right, everyone, we're going to go ahead and get started. So today's class is a reformer class and a chair class. However, if you don't have a chair, I'm going to give you modifications that you can do that are very similar on the reformer as well. So if you don't have a chair, don't worry. We're also going to be using the Bosu, but if you don't have a Bosu, you can do the entire class without the Bosu too. So I'll give you modifications for no Bosu, no chair. We're going to go ahead and get started. You're also going to want some heavy hand weights. So I'm going to pull out both 12s and 15s for myself. I'm a little bit on the tired side, so maybe I'll opt for the 12s. Who knows? So I want you to pull out your heavy hand weights if you have them, or maybe just pull them all out just to have them nearby so that you can easily choose and make changes on the fly if you need to. So with that being said, we're going to do a core warm-up. This is one of my favorite flows. It's my Cleopatra flow. We're going to start with that today. So let's go ahead, come all the way down. I got to fix my reformer. It is on the wrong gear for my height. One moment, please. We are having a blizzard out where I am today. It was like taking my life in my own hands. I'm taking my kids to school today. So my adrenaline is definitely already going. So we're going to start with one medium spring. Oh, and if you have a soft Pilates ball, pull it out. Can you tell I'm just a tad bit frazzled today from that drive? All right, so if you have a soft Pilates ball, pull it out. And we're going to start with one medium spring on my reformer. That is one red spring. We're going to lay all the way down. We're going to start with a nice little warm up for your leg. So I'm going to take my right strap and I'm going to bring it over the opposite foot. So right strap, left foot. I'm going to use the longer loop. And then the foot that's not strapped, I'm just going to extend it over the foot bar. Now from here, I'm going to cross the leg over, holding it right here like this. So my hip comes off just a little bit. That's basically, I'm not letting the whole body go with the foot, but I am letting the hip come off slightly. So you feel a stretch on the outside of that leg. And then I'm going to open it out to the side. Now the reason why I do opposite foot from strap is so when I open out to the side, it has a little bit of a counterbalance since it's anchored from that top corner. You can still do it without the opposite strap if your risers aren't high enough. All right, and now we're going to cross it over again. And then opening out to the side, holding it right there. And then taking it up to the ceiling. Now I'm going to grab onto my pegs next to my ears. You can either do the pegs or the shoulder blocks. Lift the leg that's over the foot bar up slightly, engage the core, lower the leg straight down. Now as I lower it down, I start to feel that core automatically start to switch on. That's a good thing. Take a great big inhale through your nose as you lower it down, and then exhale back up. Inhaling through your nose as you lower. Feel that core tighten right there. It's really important that you find that core connection. We're going to go for just a couple of more. You should start to feel not just the core, but a nice stretch in the back of the leg as the foot returns. Now we're going to go into circles. I do 3 circles each way. I'm going to cross it over, circling it around. We're here for 3. Holding on tight to my pegs so I can find that shoulder girdle connection. It's gonna help me keep my core and my trunk stable while the leg is moving. And now I'm gonna reverse for 3, taking it out to the side this way. Great big inhale. 2. Last one right here. And now you're going to bend that left leg. Bring your right knee to your left ankle and just hold right there. Now I kind of like to sway from side to side just to open up the leg just a little bit more. My glutes are a little tight. I did actually the class we're going to do today, I did it yesterday and my butt is a little bit tight. All right, we're going to switch legs. So now that strap goes back on the right side. I pick up the left strap. It's going to go over my right foot. And then I extend the non-strapped leg over the foot bar. I'm just going to cross the leg over and hold. Get a nice stretch on the outside of that leg. And then we're going to open out to the side. We're going to cross it over again. And out to the side. And I'm going to grab onto the pegs next to my ears, lift the foot straight up to the ceiling, take the non-strapped leg off of that foot bar. Core is tight. Here we go. We're here for 5. Inhale as you lower. Exhale, bring it right back up, keeping the hips square right here. Lowering it down, feeling that core switch on, right back up, getting a nice stretch behind the back of that leg. 2 more here. Last one. And now we're going to go into giant circles. We're going to do 3 each way. You may notice I am wearing shoes today. I have neuropathy in my feet. And in the winter, my feet are a little bit worse. So I'm wearing shoes just to protect my feet. And then I'm going to reverse. Also, some of the stuff that we're going to do today, we're going to do some standing squats and deadlifts. Sometimes wearing shoes does help support your foot a little bit more. So if you're really struggling with balance during some of the moves that we're going to be doing, putting shoes on might help a bunch. All right, and I'll tell you when we get to that point if you're not wearing shoes, because I know Pilates is performed barefoot, but just popping on some shoes for some of the floor work you might really benefit from. All right, so now from here, just gonna come in and sway from side to side. It's really important to warm up those legs, especially in a class that's pretty leg dominant. All right, now I want you to pick up that soft Pilates ball. Let's bring it between your calves. So not all the way to the ankles, just between my ankle and my knee. So that's pretty much my calf. Now I'm going to pick up my long straps. I'm going to bring them over the arches of my feet. This is the only part that I don't like wearing shoes doing Pilates is you can't feel the strap. So it's a little awkward. All right, so from here, the ball is between the legs. I want you to squeeze the ball so you feel that inner thigh engagement. Bring your hands behind your head. Head is heavy in your hands. Elbows are nice and wide. Let's go. We're going to inhale, lower it down. Now contract the core and squeeze the ball as you lift. Take a great big inhale as you lower. Exhale, contract the core and squeeze the ball. This may look like a leg exercise. It's not. I want those legs to be heavy. I want the core to do the work. I've picked a spring tension that helps support the weight of the legs just enough, but not too much, that I still have to use that core. So if I go lighter, it's going to be more in my core. If I go heavier, it's going to be less in my core. So if you're really feeling a lot of pressure in your low back, maybe only go a little bit, maybe not go quite as low, or B, go a little bit heavier in your spring tension. We're going to go for 4 more right here for 4. Head is heavy in your hands. I don't want any strain in the back of that neck. We're here for 3. Still squeezing that ball. 2. Now on the last one, we're going to hold it at a 45-degree angle. Hold it right here. Reach the hands forward, head is still lifted. Start pumping those arms. We're here for hundreds breathing. Great big inhale for 5. And exhale for 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. If you want to add to it, on your inhale you lower. And on your exhale you lift. And again, inhale, take it down. Contract the core, squeeze the ball as you lift. You've got it. Let's do one more with this variation, and then we're going to change it. Good. Now take it down, and now tuck it in. Good. Inhale, lengthen, 2, 3, 4, 5, and tuck, 2, 3, 4, 5. If at any point you're feeling this in your neck too much, bring your hands behind your head. This is our last one. And now we're going to bring our hands behind our head. Head is heavy in those hands. Give me 10 tucks right here for 10. Now lift the hips as those knees come in. Deep abs. Exhale, bring it in right there. Lengthen and tuck. Lengthen and tuck. 6 more. Here we go. For 6, deep abs. Deflate the abs to create that lift. Don't forget to squeeze that ball. 4 more. Here we go. For 4, 3, 2, last one right here. Now I want you to hold the tuck for me. Hold it right here. Just lift the hips. Tiny little lifts. Give me 8 and 7. We're here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take those straps off of your feet. We're going to take the ball and bring it between your shoulder blades here like this. Got to get it right in the center. Scoot your butt forward. Now my feet are going to come onto my foot bar. I'm going to start with my elbows down. So elbows are down. Push into the elbows and draw the shoulders out of your ears. You just hollowed those armpits. Cinch the ribs to the hips. Press the low back down into the carriage. Just practice getting a little bit of hang time right there. I want you to exhale as you lift. Exhale, lift. Deep abs. Now, if you want to add to it, let's bring our hands behind our head. We're here for 10. We're lifting from that pelvic floor, maintaining that scoop the entire time. Again, this is not about your legs. This is all about those deep transverse abdominal muscles. 6 more for 6 and 5, 4, 3, 2, last one right here, 1. Now just the ankles. Give me little pops. Pop. 8, 7, 6. Really maintain that scoop for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it all the way in. We're going to turn to the side here like this. Let's also go ahead and bring our foot bar all the way down. So we're going to bring the foot bar down. If you happen to have a little pad for your reformer, you might want it. Any type of pad will do, like that, just to protect your hands. We're going to go into a side sit-up. So I'm going to tuck my bottom leg under, like this, and then I'm going to push away from the carriage. So I'm pushing the heel, I'm pressing the heel of my top foot into the base of the reformer frame. I want to squeeze my glutes, stack the hips, hands come behind your head. We're here for 10. We're going to inhale, take it down, cinch the rib to the hip as you lift right there for 10. So we're cinching the rib to the hip, and we're drawing the shoulder blade down. So we're working both the front and a little bit of the back. You got it. 8 and 7. Squeezing the glute as you lift. It's going to help keep those hips stacked. Working the top waist a little bit more. 3 more. Here we go. For 3, 2, 1. Take that elbow down, reach it up and over, get a nice big stretch, reach, 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 rotate from the spine. Now I'm going to grab this strap right here. We're going to come back to that side sit up. Go ahead and let the carriage come home. Stack the knees right there like that. Start with your hand directly over that shoulder. Inhale for nothing. And then exhale, we're going to draw everything down. Great big inhale as you lift. As you exhale, draw the shoulder blade down as you lift from that pelvic floor. We have 8 more. We're doing a total of 10. So I want you to feel the same muscles working as you did when you were doing that side sit-up, except the arm is now involved. So you're going to feel a little bit more lat and pec, but we're still working that top waistline like we were before. We have 3 more right here. For 3, 2, last one right here. 1, hold it here. Bend at the elbow so your hand comes to the front, and then press it back. So now the tricep is involved just a little bit more, but we're still drawing that shoulder blade down. You've got it. 6 more. Here we go. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one right here. This is it. 1. Ditch the strap. We're going to do 1 more set of those side sit-ups just to get a little extra side love in. All right, remember those hips are stacked. Squeeze that booty, hands behind your head. We're going to take it down. Elbows are nice and wide. Take it up for 10. Squeezing the glute as you lift for 9. Really focusing on cinching the rib to the hip for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one right here. 1. Bring that elbow down, reach that top arm up and over. Give yourself a nice big stretch. Rotate from the spine. Bring that hand all the way down. We're going to bring the carriage all the way home. I'm going to take this ball and I'm going to wedge it under the reformer on the other side. I'm going to pick up my pad that fell. All right, so I'm on that medium spring, but keep in mind I'm 5'10" and weigh about 140 pounds. If you're significantly smaller than me, you might want to go to a lighter spring. It should be a challenge, but I don't want you to feel it in your shoulders too much, the spring pulling you in too much, okay? So we're gonna start facing this way. I want you to take the leg that's closest to your shoulder rest. That's gonna be my right foot. I'm gonna bring it onto my carriage like that, and I want the foot in the center of the carriage. The other foot crosses behind. You don't want your feet to come out here. It's gonna get really challenging. So bring the feet in nice and close, okay? So the hand closest to my platform, it's on the platform. This hand is gonna come to the side frame. So we're in that top corner right here. I want you to stand into your platform hand and lift, extend the carriage out. We're just here like that. Now, tuck the legs under and slowly come back down. We're gonna do that again, okay? So standing into that platform hand, take it out. Now exhale, keep all of your weight in that platform hand as you slowly lower those hips down. You should feel that left shoulder girdle. Take it out, exhale, bring it back in. One more, this is level 1, okay? We're gonna layer on the challenge in just a second. Now, if you want to add to the challenge, you're going to take the hand that was in front, bring it behind your knee. All of your weight is going to be in this platform arm, okay? So same thing, I want you to take it out, squeeze inner thighs together, pause. Now continue to rotate, tap the foot bar, open, slowly tuck those legs under, slowly drop the hips back down. And again, great big inhale, squeeze those thighs together, wring those abdominals out like a sponge as you rotate. Keep the hips lifted as long as possible as you come back in. I want that armpit, the bottom armpit, nice and hollow, especially right here. Stay lifted under that armpit as you slowly come back down. Can we go for just 2 more? You've got this, you guys. Take it up, squeeze those thighs, rotate, wringing those abdominals out like a sponge, bringing it back in. Last time, this time we're gonna hold it here, hold it right here. Lift the bottom waistline slightly, and we're gonna thread the needle under, reach it back. My carriage is not moving. We're here for 5 more, for 5. Again, the rotation is happening from that core. We're wringing those abdominals out like a sponge. Whew. Just 1 more right here. And bring it all the way back down. How are you guys doing? All right, so we're gonna bring our hands closer, we're gonna bring it onto our platform now. You can keep your hands on the foot bar if you would like. So I'm gonna come up into a plank, and I want my feet about the center of my carriage, okay? So my feet are about the center of my carriage. Hold it right here. Now I'm gonna turn my toes away. I'm gonna turn it to the right, so I'm still working that left side. Shift your weight into that left hand. Inhale, prepare, exhale, press into that back hand and lift. So I'm pressing into my back hand, so I'm still working that same waistline and same arm. We're here for 6, so we have 4 more. Exhale, lift for 4. Lifting from that pelvic floor, cinching the rib to the hip for 3. Exhale, lift right here for 2. Last one. 1. Now square everything off, come into a nice plank. Inhale, prepare, scoop the abs, drag those toes under. I want you to think about using those deep transverse abdominal muscles to create that lift. Give me 2 more. This is just a transition, taking us to the other side. Last one right here. And now we turn to the other side. So our feet are tandem. We just turn them to the other side, shifting my weight into that back hand, which is now my right hand. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, cinch the rib to the hip, lift it up. Here we go for 6. Warming up that right side now. We're here for 5. Pressing into that back hand, lifting from the pelvic floor for 4. 3. 2. Last one right here. 1. And bring it home. All right, we have Cleopatra on the other side. And then we go into our side sit-up series. So from here, your hand closest to your foot bar, that comes onto your platform. The foot closest to your shoulder rest comes to the center of the carriage, and the other foot hooks behind. This hand comes to the top of that frame. All right, so standing into your hands, you're gonna lift the hips, squeeze the thighs together, and then slowly lower the hips as the carriage comes back under. And again, great big inhale as you reach it out. I want this bottom armpit hollow. Exhale, slowly coming back in. 3 more like this. Remember, this is level 1. If you're really struggling in the next variation, come back to level 1. Last one right here. All right, we're gonna take that hand, bring it behind. Check in with your feet, make sure they didn't slide too close to the shoulder rest. Are you ready? Standing into that platform hand, we're gonna take it up, pause at the top, squeeze those thighs. Continue to rotate as you tap the foot bar. Lift it up, slowly come back down, hand returns. And again, great big inhale, lift it up. Rotate. Inhale, open again. Keep those hips lifted as long as possible. That armpit is hollow. You've got it. Keeping the armpit hollow is going to help you work the lats and the pecs more. And you're going to stay much more stable in that shoulder girdle that way. 2 more here. You've got this, you guys. Keep going. Keep going. If you need to go back to level 1, go back to level 1, but don't quit right here. You've got this. Hold this last one right here. Lift the hips slightly. Thread the needle. Carriage is steady. We're just moving from that core. Wringing those abdominals out like a sponge. You've got it. Just 2 more right here. Hang in there. 2. Last one. 1. Whoo. Bring it down. Catch your breath. All right. Side sit up, lat pull, side sit up. And then we're moving on to some fun. This is fun too. All right. So my bottom leg is tucked under. My top leg is long. I'm going to press it out. Squeezing the glute already and pressing the heel into the base of the reformer. Hands come here. Take it all the way down. Squeeze that top glute. Here we go. We're here for 10. Squeezing to keep the hip stacked, cinching the rib to the hip. You've got it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one right here. This is it, friends. 1, take that left elbow down. Whoo, reach that arm up. Get a nice big stretch, rotate from your spine. Bring it here. Let the carriage come all the way home. Grab that top strap. Stack the knees. Find that starting position. So I pull the carriage away from the stopper just a hair. Here's my starting point. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, we're going to draw it down. We're here for 10. You're drawing the shoulder blade down to your back pocket. You're going to feel the lats just a little bit more than pecs. You've got it. For 6 and 5. Notice I'm not letting my hand go too far that way. We're here for 4, 3, 2. Last one right here, you guys. Hold it right there. Now you're going to bend at your elbow and extend. Here we go. For 10. Lifting from the pelvic floor. For 9. We're still initiating by drawing that shoulder blade down, but now the tricep is involved. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one right here. This is it. Woo! 1. All right, side sit up one more time. Then we're going to move our equipment around. Okay, getting the ball just a little bit lower. Push the carriage away, hands behind your head. Let's go. Inhale down. Exhale, lift it up. 10. Good. Think about cinching the rib to the hip for 9, 8. Elbows are wide. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one right here. This is it. 1. And take that bottom elbow down. Reach the top arm up. Rotate from your spine. All right. Bringing the carriage home. All right. So we're going to move our equipment around just a little bit. I'm going to ditch my ball. And I'm gonna pull my reformer back quite a bit so that I can have room for my chair. Remember, I'm going to give you modifications to use the reformer if you need to instead of that chair. We're gonna ditch the ball. I'm gonna pull my chair out. I'm gonna put my chair right about here like this. I think I'm gonna push this one more this way. Now, if you are not using your reformer, you're gonna pull out your box, okay? And you're gonna if you're not using your chair, you're gonna pull out your box. Go ahead and bring the box right here like this. And if you're not using the chair, I would go to the lightest spring that you have on your reformer. So go ahead and go to that spring. And then your weights are going to come right here like this, okay? Whew. All right, I'm gonna pause the camera really quick. All right, here we go. So if you're using the chair and the Bosu, you wanna have those set up ready to go. So the Bosu is on the floor right in front of the chair. And I want you to go to a spring tension on the chair that you typically would use for your lunges and your pikes. On my chair, I like a 2 and a 3. But you do you. If you're smaller than me, you might want 2 2s, so it's helping you a little bit less. Our reformer is set up. If you're using the reformer, it is on a light spring. The box is right up against the reformer. So first thing we're gonna do, you're probably not gonna need any modifications for. We're just gonna do a little bit of lunges with the Bosu. If you don't have a Bosu, you're gonna use the box instead. Wherever my Bosu foot is where your box foot would be, okay? I'm gonna move this just slightly so it's out of the way. All right, so we are going to start, let's work our right leg first. So I'm going to take my right foot and I'm gonna bring it up onto the Bosu like this, okay? So I'm gonna step back just a little bit. I want you to come into a lunge. So you're putting all of your weight into that Bosu, and then you're gonna stand up and lift, just like that. The weights in this portion is just weighing us down. You can do this without the weights too. Okay, we're gonna go for a count of 10. So here we go. I want you to take your foot, aim for the Bosu sticker, take it down. Try not to let your knees go past your toes, and a little lift. And again, take it down, lift. Good, 8 more, down, lift. So you're gonna feel the top of the thigh as well, down, lift. 6 more, here we go, down, lift. 5, are you starting to feel that top leg? 4, I'm keeping my shoulders down. For 3, lift. Sometimes I have to drop the foot. 2, this is where shoes help. 1 more right here. Woo! 1, ditch one of your weights. Bring one heavy weight into your hands like this, okay? So we're here like this. So I'm gonna lunge down, and then I'm gonna launch off of that Bosu foot, take it up. And again, taking it down, nose, knees, and toes, lift it up. 8 more, here we go. For 8, keep the shoulders down, abdominals are tight. 7, if this is bothering your knees in any way, ditch the Bosu. For 6, you can do this without the Bosu. We're here. For 5, it just adds a little bit more burn. For 4, you've got it. Lifting from that pelvic floor. For 3, I already feel that quad. 2, whoo, 1. All right, split squat, okay? So I'm gonna move this box. The working leg, my right leg is gonna be on the floor, okay? So I want you to step forward, and then the other foot is just coming to the Bosu. It can even just be on the floor, okay? So all we're gonna do is we're gonna take it down and then back up, hinging forward for a deadlift, like that. Got it? You really don't even need the Bosu for this one, but we have it, so let's use it. All right, so split squat, we're here for 10. It's like an elevator. You wanna go straight down, up, hinge forward. Now, as you hinge forward, keep those shoulders down. Think about drawing the shoulder blades into your back pocket. Hinging forward, abdominals are tight. Woo! I'm awfully wobbly. This is where wearing shoes definitely helps with your stability. Down and up. We're here for 4 more. You've got it, you guys. When you do that deadlift right here, you can keep the foot down if you need to. We're here for 3. Almost there. Woo! And 2. You've got it. Last one right here. This is it. 1. Woo! Almost lost it. How are we doing? All right, take your weights. Bring them to the floor like this. I'm going to push this way. We're going to go into some pikes on the chair. If you don't have a chair, you're going to do pikes on your reformer right here like this. Okay? All right. And also, we're going to be doing a flying lunge like this. So we'll turn your box this way. If you're on the reformer, this is your flying lunge, okay? You're going to be doing this. We're going to time this for 30 seconds. So if you don't have a chair, this is your first sequence. Then you go into the pikes and then lunges, okay? If you're on the chair, all right, I'm going to move this box this way. I want your working leg, which is my right leg, to be flying. Okay, so I'm going to take the other leg, my left leg, left foot, bring it onto the Bosu. I'm going to come up. I'm going to stand into my hands and kick right there like that. 30 seconds, starting in 3, 2, 1. Go to whatever variation you're using. Here we go. Take it up and down. You've got it. Up and down. Still lifting from that pelvic floor, but I want you to really round the booty of the kicking leg. You should definitely feel that leg kicking up. You've got it. Keep going. Kick it up. Woo! Checking the time. 10 seconds left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Going to our pikes. If you're using the chair, stay with me. If you're using your reformer, go find that pike position there. You're still on that light spring if you're on the reformer. All right, balls of my feet are on the chair. I'm gonna shift my weight forward so my shoulders are over my hands. Drop the head around your back. Inhale for nothing. Exhale, scoop the abs, lift it up. Inhale, lower. Deflate the abs, draw the tummy into your spine as you lift. Here we go. 8. Exhale, lift it up for 7. Good, drawing the tummy in tight. I want you to think about reaching that low back up to the ceiling. That low back right here. Try and round it as much as possible. 4 more, here we go. For 4, 3, 2, last one right here, 1. All right, we need to bring our weights onto our chair. So the weights are going to come onto your chair like that right there, okay? If you're using your reformer, you're going to do lunges here like this. So if you're using your reformer, you're here. We're going to do mountain climbers. This is our mountain climbers. Then you're going to go right into those lunges, holding your weights. So the cues are going to be the same whether you're on the chair or the reformer, okay? Here we go. Now I want you to take your working leg. For me, it's my right leg. I'm going to bring it to the chair. My fingertips are going to touch the weights, whether they're on the box or the chair. Round the back, go into your mountain climbers right here. Staying nice and low. We're here for 5, 4, 3. Butt is not going up and down. 2, 1. Reach the hands forward. Stay low. Here we go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, you pick up those weights. This is optional. You don't have to use the weights. We're going to take it straight up. On the chair, we're just going up and down. On the reformer, you're just going up and down. Exhale, lift. 9, Good. Try not to let the knee go past those toes. For 8, hang in there, my friends. 7, woo. For 6, 5, 4, can you feel it? For 3, ditch the weights if it's affecting your form. 2, last one right here, this is it. 1. Step off of there. I want you to give your leg a little bit of a break. Grab some water and a towel. Take 30 seconds. We're going to start all over on the other side. All right, I'm going to move my box out of the way. I think you kind of know, if you're using the reformer, what to do. Just to give myself a little bit more room here, I've moved the box out of the way. So we take it from the top, but before we take it from the top, let's do a little arm sequence right here. So grab those weights. All right, so I want you to find a nice stance, lift from the pelvic floor. You're just gonna cross it over and back. We're doing 10 on each arm. You got it. We're here for 9. Lifting from the pelvic floor. 8. It's always good to get a little bit of extra arm work in. We're here for 7. Woo. For 6. 5. 4. Hang in there. 3. 2. One more right here. 1. All right. I want to get the back just a little bit. So from here, I want you to roll the shoulders back, nose, knees, and toes. You're going to pull your weights to the hips and then back down. We're here for 10. Are you ready? Here we go. 10, 9, 8. Draw those shoulder blades down and together for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here, press it back. 10. You've got to take it back. 9. Try not to go all the way to here. Stop here. 8, 7. We don't want to use momentum. For 6, almost there. 5, woo. 4, 3, 2. Last one right here. This is it. 1. Whoo. You got it. Shake out those hands. Give your grip just a little bit of a break. All right, you guys, here we go. We start with the lunge kick, side lunge, and then deadlift combo, and then we approach the chair. So, working leg for me is now my left leg. All right, so taking it back just a little bit. Do a practice one first, just so you know where you're standing. I take it down and up. You might have to tap the floor. Totally fine. Are you ready? We go for 10. Here we go. Take it down, up. One leg is easier for me. Down, stability wise. Up. 8. If you have to tap, that's fine. 7. Whoo! 6. 5. Up. 4. Up. 3. Up. 2. Up. One more. Here we go. Up. It's hard for me. Ditch one of those weights. Whew. Bringing the weight into both hands. I'm turning away from you. All right, so it's that side lunge to our flamingo. So you take it down, nose, knees, and toes. Press into the heel, launch it up. 10. Down, go nice and low. Switch on the glute to lift. 9. Down, up. 8. 7. You should feel that heart rate starting to lift. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Whew. All right, working leg is on the floor this time. For our split squat into our deadlift. Okay. Roll those shoulders back, hips are square. You take it straight down, up, and then we hinge forward right there. 9 more like that. Take it straight down. Keep the shoulders connected in the back side of the body. Think about drawing those shoulder blades down to your back pockets. Losing my balance a little bit. Whoo! You've got it. Look straight ahead. 6 more. Don't forget to breathe. 5. If you want to keep your foot on the Bosu, that works too. You've got this. 4. You do what works best for you. You know your body and your limitations more than anyone else. Just 2 more. Here we go. 2. Almost lost it there. Last one. Woo! 1. Ditch those weights. We're going into our flying arabesque, whether it be on the reformer or the chair. Get your box ready if you're going to the reformer. Here we go. So the working leg is the kicking leg, okay? So it's my left leg that's going to be kicking. The other foot comes here. This we do for 30 seconds. Here we go. Let's go. Stand, kick. You've got it. Try not to stop. Whoop! I almost brought my curtain down. Tall girl problems with a short ceiling. Give me 15 more seconds. I want you to feel like you're flying. Whether you're on the chair or the reformer, let's fly. You've got this. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Woo! 1. All right. You can bring your weights back to your chair if you want to. We go into our pikes. The weights won't be in my way though. I can ditch her. All right, here we go. Go ahead, come up onto your chair. I want the balls of your feet on the chair here. You guys, we're almost done. We're gonna do feet and straps after this, and no one ever complains about feet and straps. I want you to bring your hands to the top of the chair. Shift your weight forward so your shoulders are over your hands. The balls of my feet are on that paddle. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, scoop the abs. We're taking it up right here for 10. Deep abs right here for 9. Lifting from that pelvic floor. 8, you've got it. 7, do not quit on yourself. For 6, whoo. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one right here. This is it. Hold to the top this time. Give me pulses. Pulse at 10, 9. Use those abs. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Now, going to those lunges if you're on the reformer. Get ready. Your working foot is on the box if you're on the reformer. If you're on the chair, woo! Working foot is on the chair. All right. We do mountain climbers first, both on the reformer and the chair. Fingertips are down. Draw the tummy in. Stay low. Here we go. 5, 4, 3. Notice my butt is not going up and down. 2, 1. Reach the hands forward. Both on the reformer. Your butt is not going up and down. You're staying low. You've got it. 2 more. Are you ready? Here we go. Grab those weights. Let's go, my friends. Take it straight up. We're here for 10. Slowly coming down. Switch on the glute. Lift it up. For 9. Whoo! 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one right here. This is it. You've got it. 1. Whoo! We are home free. How you guys doing? Get rid of this chair. You're done with the chair and the weights. Let's get rid of them. Woo! You're done with the Bosu. You can get rid of her. I'm gonna pull my reformer back out to center stage. Woo! Feels good to be done with the hard stuff. Guys, I promise you, what's left is just a feel-good finale flow. Woo! All right, just slamming my stuff around here. All right, have a seat. I'm not even gonna pause the camera. We're just gonna wrap things up so you can get out the door so that I can go shovel some snow. All right, I want you to go to the spring tension that you would use for feet and straps. On my reformer, I like a medium and a heavy, but I do keep my ropes pretty long. So go to that spring tension. Mine is a red and a green. I'm gonna pop my shoes off now. Feet and straps with shoes on is not nearly as nice. Headrest, we can start with it up or down, as long as we bring it down. Before short spine, oh, it feels good to come down. You guys, I'm exhausted. It's the last week of school before winter break here in Utah, and I swear this is the hardest week of my life, of the year. It always is. So many things to do with the kids. All right, bring your feet into those straps. On my reformer, I personally like to use the shorter loops. It makes it a little bit heavier. We're gonna start with the legs up, tailbone down, ribs connected. Go ahead and take it down on your inhale. Now, when I go down, I don't wanna go too far that my ribs pop open. And exhale, bring it right back up, keeping that tailbone nice and heavy. Inhale, lower it down. And then exhale, take it right back up, keeping that tailbone nice and heavy. You've got it. Big inhale through your nose. Exhale, bringing it right back up. So I feel like the beginning flow that we did, it's my Cleopatra flow. That's one of my favorite full body flows. I would do that any day over a million crunches or anything else. I just really feel it in the entire core. It's one of my favorites. It's a good little tool, a good little flow to have in your toolbox if you're a teacher and you need a quick warm up that goes beyond just a warm up. It's a nice lengthy 25-minute flow. All right, now I'm gonna go into circles. I'm gonna lower down in parallel, switch on the glutes to initiate the rotation, and rotate from the top of the leg and circle. We're here for 6. Inhale through your nose as you lower it down. Switch on the glutes to open, exhale, circle. Inhale through your nose right here. Open from the hips, turn out the toes, and circle. You've got it. Three more here. Two more. And reverse. Now I want you to zip the inseams of your leggings together right there and up. Taking it out, lifting from the pelvic floor, zipping the inseams of your leggings together right there and up. 4 more here. For 4. Make sure you're using those glutes so it's not all inner thigh. So right here, I definitely switch on the glutes right there. Give me 2 more right here. Last one. Now we're gonna go to frogs right here. So I want you to squeeze your heels together, not letting the knees be too wide. We're here for 10. Squeeze, resist as it comes back in. Lifting from that pelvic floor for 8. 7. You've got it, hang in there. For 6. And 5. 4. 3. 2, last one right here. 1, bring it in halfway, little pulses right here, pulse it here, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Can you feel the burn? We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lengthen the legs long. We're going to do some zippers. You're going to take it out, lift from the pelvic floor, zip the inseams of your leggings together for 8. Lifting from that pelvic floor right there for 7. You've got this, you guys. Hang in there. For 6, where you're almost done. For 5, you've made it this far. For 4, 3, 2, last one right here. This is it. 1, bring it all the way in. Now, if you want to do short spine, you need to lower that headrest. So if your headrest came up, go ahead and lower it. Short spine here. This is the finale, you guys. We are so close to being done. Lengthen those legs long. Let's fold at your hips. Press into the mat. Scoop the abs. Take it up, up, up. Good. Now, maintain the lift. Bring your knees right over your shoulders and then slowly come down. Nice and slow. Butt hits. Reset. Now, let's have our palms facing the ceiling for the next round. Take it out. Fold at your hips. Scoop the abs. Take it up, up, up. Maintain the lift. Bend your knees. Bring your knees right over those shoulders. We're going to exhale, slowly come down, one bone at a time. Good. Now, I want you to keep the backs of your arms down, but fingertips up. Bent arm Barbie. Take it out. So we're slowly eliminating your stability. So you have to work with the core to create your stability. Now, if you guys really want to add to it, reach the entire arm up. Are you ready? Here you go. Lengthen. Scoop those abs. Take it up, up, up. Now maintain the lift as we bend our knees. Bring your knees right over those shoulders. Exhale, slowly come down. Woo! You've got it. Bring the soles of your feet together. Grab the straps next to your feet. Hold it here. We're going to sway from side to side. I hope you enjoyed today's class. If you didn't have a chair, I hope those modifications worked for you. It is fun to have a chair. That's one of my favorite at-home pieces of equipment. You guys, I use that chair at least 3 days a week, and I do those lunges on my chair 3 days a week. I'll do 3 sets though. I'm just trying to build up some muscle in my glutes, and it's really been working. That's one of my secret weapons for menopause ass. And if you don't know what that is, it's when your butt drops, because in menopause, it's harder to build and maintain muscle. So anyways, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you guys enjoyed class, and I will see you next time.